What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place for music reactions. I'm your host, Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right, baby. We are back and we are ready to get into something awesome or maybe terrible. I don't even know what this is. So why don't you tell them what we're reacting to?
Today, we're reacting to Bob Seger's Night Moves.
Night Moves. I like the name.
Dude, I love this song. I really do.
I've never heard it. So this is the very
happy.
first reaction for me.
It just makes me happy. This is one of those reactions where I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited to introduce this to you. You know?
You got any night moves?
Yeah, of course.
We'll get into that later, okay? But without further ado, guys, here's Bob Seger, Night Moves, first reaction. Let's go.
Too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hollering out. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes, and points all her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my '60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues, working on our night moves, trying to make some front page driving news, working on our night moves in the summertime. Some pie in the sky summit. We were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we'd steal away every chance we could, to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty wood.
Oh, yeah.
I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose an awkward teenage blues, working on a night moves.
This is a banger, dude. This is a banger. It's making me feel young again, dude.
I'm saying.
It's a good one.
Takes me back, you know? Back to those summer nights, you know?
You and a handsome boy. No, totally. Like this song, like literally, it's just making me feel so nostalgic. You know, never heard this song before, but it's like bringing me back in time.
Yeah, I mean, it literally takes me back to like, you know, kind of like high school and have my girlfriend. I've kind of shared this story before, but we used to steal her mom's car. And, you know, you could pop the clutch on it and get it started.
Yes, yes.
Sneak out. Like I'd come over to her house, like, you know, ride my bike over there and then knock on her window and she would climb out the window. We'd jump in the car. And the good thing is she had like this driveway that kind of went down like that. So we could just push it out and it would roll down. And then we'd like push it down the street. The two of us would be pushing. I'd be in the back. She'd be like, you know, popping the clutch because there was a nice little hill right there. So just like worked out perfectly. And then we'd go work on our night moves, man. You know?
Dude, I have a story too, but it's very similar to that. But I'm going to tell it we'll wait till the end. So if you want to hear this story, it's kind of a little crazy. Wait till the end. But let's get back into this. This is a vibe.
And it was summertime. Sweet summertime, summertime. felt the lightning. Yeah, waited on the thunder. Waited on the thunder.
Bob Seger's a dog.
For real.
I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves.
Wow.
With autumn closing in.
That's so beautiful, that part there, and I'm like listening to it, and it's kind of like he's reminiscing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's talking about the summer of '62, and he's talking about the summer, and you know, then he talks about like autumn closing in. I feel it's like that reminiscing. It's like the changing of the seasons, kind of like him getting older. I don't know if I ever caught that before. I don't know if that's what he meant by it, but that's what I'm picking up on.
100%. That's what he meant, and I just love that line where he's talking about like just how much more free you are when you have nothing left to lose. You know what I mean? And like, I just remember, you know, being young and dumb and having like, there was no real worries. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, the worst probably
It sucks
did happen
because you're
to
like,
me, but
yeah, it
like,
sucks because you're like broke and like you don't have a lot going for you. But when you don't have responsibility, the stakes are so much lower. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? It's like, oh, you know, like sleeping on my friend's couch, I guess, you know. But
Yeah.
now when you have all these life responsibilities, it just changes everything. But, you know, I just had to hit it with the pause because his songwriting is just so good. And all of the different elements. He's got the piano, his voice, man.
Yeah,
His voice is just so incredible. And the details in the songwriting, the piano, I mean, just all of it is just perfection.
This is a great song.
With autumn closing in. Night moves. Night moves. Yeah. I sure remember the night moves. And funny how you remember. Funny how you remember. I remember. Working and practicing. Working and practicing. Oh, the night moves. Night moves. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Ooh, I remember. Lord, I remember. Oh, yeah. I remember.
Banger.
Absolute banger. My man hasn't ever heard Turn the Page either. It's just unbelievable.
I've never heard anything from Bob Seger.
I know. It's just, these are those reactions that I just get so happy because it's like, you know, just classics. And
You've mentioned Bob Seger a few times, and you're
Mhm.
like, man, we should do this Bob Seger song. We never have.
Mhm.
I'm really happy we listened to this one because that was an absolute vibe, dude. That was just a great all around song.
Yeah, I think you know, part of it is like on these long road trips that I've been on, driving solo across the country, like Turn the Page is one of those songs. It's just like so like perfect for that.
Like soothing for you.
Well, it just hits. It's just like, like I identify with that song like so much. And so like that's like one of
Is it about being like a little gay boy?
every time.
I'm sorry, guys. If you've
Never
been on this
gets
channel
old.
before, I have this weakness for that.
I try to be like serious and share these like, deep personal, aspects of my life.
Yeah.
And you just turn around and just little gay boy.
You're like, I relate to the song. But okay, that's, okay, I did say I had a story because this is similar to
let's
yours.
hear it.
But so, okay, I got in a lot of trouble when I was young, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I big trouble when I was very young, like 12, 13. And because of it, I remember I got in trouble again when I turned 15. And my mom was basically like, you're a delinquent. You're never getting your driver. Like, I'm not letting you drive a car with how you are, right?
Yeah.
And my dad just moved. He was like in the process of selling his house, and he didn't live in the state. So I would just stay at his house, and like while it was being sold, so there was nothing in the house at all. Like literally not even a bed, nothing.
Yeah.
And I would stay there. But his friend's van, this lady's van, was parked in front of the house. So I remember the first time I ever drove a car by myself, like out, not like in a parking lot learning how to drive. I stole my dad's friend's van. I drove 45 minutes away. I was literally like, fuck, what am I doing? Driving 45 minutes away to pick up this girl that, I was having a little thing with. And took her
Working
back
on
to
your night moves.
Took her back to my house. And then I was like, let's go to King Soopers and get some drinks and food, So we're driving up the street. Before we even did anything, I got pulled over by the cops, dude, because I didn't have lights on. Because I didn't know I was even had to turn the lights on. I was like, what the hell? So I got pulled over. It turned into this whole thing. And the only punishment I got legally was that the state required that I got my driver's permit.
Did they arrest you?
No, they had because I was like 15, they had my mom come pick me up. I wasn't like drinking or anything like that. So I didn't get a DUI or anything. I was probably smoking some weed or something, but like they didn't know.
Did you ever hang out with a girl again?
Yeah, so she was my girlfriend at the time.
Okay,
so we
gotcha.
ended up, but
Working on the night moves.
yeah, but yeah. So it was funny because that was the one punishment I got that was the first time I ever drove a car, dude. I remember like what was I doing? And the worst part about it is they didn't even call my parents. They called the girl who owned the car first, and they were like, "Yeah, your van is stolen by a kid." And then they were like, so she like came down. She's like, who the fuck? She didn't even know who I was. She's like, who the fuck are you? I was like, Dan's son.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But yeah, man, I mean, the things you'll do to work on those night moves. I mean, there was endless.
There's just a different type of like when you're that age, it's like being possessed by a demon. Like, that's what it is.
My mom used to hide my shoes at night because I would sneak out every night and get fucked up, go to parties. When I was like 12 or 13, I would just go out without shoes, dude. I would literally show up to people's houses without shoes.
Did I ever tell you when I got sprayed by a skunk?
You might have, but I would love to hear that again.
So it was the same type of, story that I was trying to work on my night moves. There was this girl and that story is kind of interesting because it all started because I got a phone call from like a friend. This is in like high school. And I got
like a landline phone.
Yes.
Call.
And I get a phone call from a friend from middle school.
Okay.
And this dude, Peter's like, hey dude, what's going down? I'm like, what's up, man? Like, I haven't heard from you in forever. Like we were friends in middle school, then we went to separate high school. So, you kind of just grow apart from people. And we were like, chill, but we weren't like super good friends. We lived kind of far away from each other. So that was the, kind of setup for that. So it was kind of an unexpected call. And he's like, hey dude, can you come spend the night? And I'm like, spend the night? Like, this is so weird. Like, I haven't talked to you in a year. You want me to come over and spend the night? He's like, yeah, check it out, dude. I've got this hot girl across the street and she's bringing a friend and she told me to invite a friend. And I thought of you. So I go over to this, kid's house and he's like, hey mom, we're going to sleep in the backyard. We pitch a tent, we're having a sleepover. And the whole thing was that we're going to sneak out and go literally across the street, and do a little heavy petting, a little
pitch under tent over there, if you know what I mean. So.
Under the shirt, over the bra type of action. It ends up turning into a thing between me and this girl that lived there. So months down the line, like I'm like going over to her house, like sneaking out, and she lived miles away, like miles away. It was probably a good 5 or 6 miles away at least.
Ooh. Did you ride your bike?
I would walk.
That's
I
crazy.
would walk to her house. But here's the thing. The reason I would walk is because there was a tunnel. There was a highway, right? And to basically, like, I was kind of like right in the middle. So if I were to ride my bike, I'd have to ride like hella far down. You know, it was just not really feasible.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a tunnel that went under the highway, and that's why I would walk there. So one night I'm going to her house, and I get to the tunnel just like every other night. You had to like duck down, and I'm like ducking down, crawling through this tunnel, and I see this cat, you know, that's
but it wasn't a cat.
I see this cat and I'm like, oh, hi, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. So I bend down and pick up this cat. And right as I pick up the cat, I get to the end of the tunnel and there's like a slant of light coming through. So it's like pretty much pitch black. And then all of a sudden, you know, the street lamp and the moonlight lights it up. And I pick up the cat. And right at that moment, I first thought was like, why is this cat hair so coarse? And why does it feel so rough? You know what I mean? Why is it like, you know,
trying to get away,
freaking out? I literally pick it up to like this level, and right as I do, the light hits it. I just see this bright black and white bushy tail, and I'm like, oh fuck! And it just blasts me.
Oh God!
Just all over. So obviously, I'm not going to the girl's house.
Yeah.
I have to run back to my house. And then I'm like trying to figure out like, how am I going to explain this? You know, I'm stinking up the whole house. I'm like trying to wash it off. I'm like, I can't even go into the house, you know, at this point, because I'm like, I'm going to just stink up the whole house. I'm like out in the yard with the garden hose, like trying to wash
spraying
it off.
yourself off. And that shit lasts forever.
It lasts forever. So I knock on the door, wake my mom up. It's like midnight or something. And she's like, what the fuck is going on out here? What does that smell? Like, did you get sprayed by a skunk? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, how the fuck did you get sprayed by a skunk? And I just lied to her. I was like, I heard something outside. It sounded like, you know, one of our cats. So we had cats was like fighting with something. So I ran outside and, you know, our cat Tiger was fighting with the skunk, and she bought it and helped me get
believed
like
it.
clean.
Oh, our poor moms. The things that they believed.
I know.
Oh. Well, man, I mean, let us know some of your guys' stories. What's some crazy things that you've done in order to get some late night tang?
Or, you know.
Or wiener.
Or wiener. There you go. You know, when you were a
We don't
young
judge.
lady working on your night moves, you know, what did you do to sneak out from your parents' house? Or,
Yeah.
you know?
I say we don't judge, and you're like, no, ladies watching.
No, I said there's some ladies watching too.
I know there is. All the ladies that watch our channel are so beautiful that they probably had all the dudes coming to them.
Yeah, and maybe they were sneaking out to get some tang too. Who knows? You know, we got a diverse audience. Anyways, that was a great song. Bob Seger is the frickin' man. I'm excited to show you some more Bob Seger.
I'm excited
You know, to
too.
do some more reactions, turn the page. Incredible songwriting, incredible voice. Thank you for joining us. Anything else you want to say?
You know what? No, I think we covered it. But guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe. Just do it. Just you will not regret
You
it.
will not regret it. Where else are you going to get stories like this?
If you're a dude and you subscribe, your schlong will grow 2 inches overnight. And if you're a lady, you will.
Your breastises will grow.
Your breastises
Will become more full and
No, I feel like
perky.
all the girls that subscribe to us already have very full, beautiful breasts.
Very perky. I don't know. There's
You'll
only
find
one
$1
way.
million.
There's only one way to find out. You know, send them send them a DM.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.